Delaware Valley's leading news program with Rick Williams.
Donald Trump was fired by 81 million people. So let's be clear about that. And clearly he is having a very difficult time processing that.
She's a Marxist. Everybody knows she's a Marxist. Her father's a Marxist professor in economics, and he taught her well.
You're not running against Joe Biden, you're running against me.
Wait a minute, I'm talking now. If you don't mind, please. Does that sound familiar?
Kamala Harris.
It was a verbal slugfest in this first and perhaps only debate between Vice President Kamala Harris and former President Donald Trump tonight here in Philadelphia. The two candidates sparred over various topics, and as the political dust settles, there is various reaction as to who won this war of words, with Election Day fast approaching. It is Tuesday night, and the big story on Action News on this special hour-long edition for us is the presidential debate that took place right behind me here at the National Constitution Center. The stakes were high, and both candidates came out swinging for 90 minutes. Let's take a live look outside of the National Constitution Center, where the debate wrapped up less than half an hour ago. Our crews are standing by with more on this debate and its impact on the city. Caroline Goggin is live inside of the National Constitution Center where the debate played out. Reporter Annie McCormick is in the spin room at the Convention Center with reaction from both parties. And Chapadelli has an update on the protests outside of the debate. But first, we welcome in Action News anchor Brian Taff. We're warned how the debate got off to such a quick start this evening. Brian, they came out, they shook hands, then they took the gloves off.
They came out swinging for sure, Rick. The expectations heading into this debate were sky high, through the roof. The first time Kamala Harris and Donald Trump would meet in any context, let alone one with the White House on the line. Take a look. Not a single moment was wasted. Living up to those very lofty expectations, both candidates coming out swinging right out of the gate after that very brief, somewhat awkward handshake, searing barbs that would define the duration of this debate. It was heavy on policy questions, as it should have been, but each exchange was laced with the evident distaste that Harris and Trump have for each other personally and, yes, politically. The first topic, arguably the biggest, the economy. Each candidate framing the other's record as one of utter failure.
We have